Hope you're doing good. Micah back with another video. Back here to finally discuss One UI 7 beta, now officially available for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. And yes, in all of its glitz and glory, we're going to get into a lot of different things when it comes to One UI 7 and what Samsung has done to completely overhaul the operating system, the software that we use on our phones on a regular basis. And so one of the first things I actually kind of want to show you guys here is the lock screen and how this looks completely different now, as you guys can see here. The doggone new clock widgets. We also have a few new widgets here in terms of the lock screen. We also have what's called the now bar down here at the bottom, which I hope they kind of resize and change a little bit as well, or at least move some of that information from the bottom, such as your contact information, to the top. But it definitely does seem like it needs to be kind of shrunk to some degree, or they change other aspects of the now bar to make it fit down there a whole lot better. And so that's just a couple things that I actually kind of wanted to show you guys in regards to One UI 7. This video is going to be more about like the little things, and then every video after that we're going to get into the more meaty, greedy subjects and features of One UI 7. But for the first beta, what did they give us with or give the Galaxy Z Fold 6? Well, I would like to say it does feel like we kind of got like a lesser than version of the One UI 7 beta than the current S24 series is rocking. They're on like beta 5, beta 6-ish, and it feels like this is a step back even from that beta. This almost feels like the first initial beta that dropped for the Galaxy S24 series. So I did want to put that out there because it does seem like there's a few things missing. One of the glitches or bugs I've ran into is at one point I couldn't change my actual lock screen wallpaper. So that was interesting to have to deal with. I think the workaround was just changing it from the photo ambient wallpaper to just a standard wallpaper. So that is something that I definitely noticed. But outside of that, what are some of the little things that I've noticed using this now for the past few days? Well, I definitely noticed, as you see here with the always on display, as far as beta 1 is concerned, your notifications at the top left, you do have a new battery indicator, as you guys can see there, and it's very transparent, which is something I definitely like. I definitely know that this kind of is pulling from, you could argue, Apple, because Apple did do like the transparent battery indicator. I like it, so I don't even find that to be a big deal. I'm just glad that we have it here with our Samsung Galaxy devices. And the lock screen is, as you see here, is a little offset, maybe because of the software again, or the widget potentially doesn't fully show during the always on display. And the now bar, also part of always on display. Things that you should be able to change in settings. But again, this video is just to showcase some of these little things that I noticed right after the update. Now, actually opening up the lock screen, this time the clock widget did not do the kind of dance. And I wonder if, there you go. So hitting the power button makes it dance a little bit. As you see, it looks a lot more center now. But then once we go to the always on display, it's no longer center. So a little buggy from that perspective, but we're not going to complain there. And again, the now bar looks very strange at the bottom considering the contact information, or it really just says extend unlock. So I think that needs to go away, but also they probably still need to shrink it just a little bit. So if we go ahead and unlock it now, we have new widgets. And we have a new weather widget here, which is a full widget, which is very nice. It gives you more colored background and or display of the current weather, the actual climate outside your city, and then your time there at the bottom. What's also nice about a lot of the widgets now is you have more customization for them. So now you can actually do background, and let's say I didn't want to, it can go fully transparent just like that, where it now shows the wallpaper that you have. Now, I actually like the background, and on this one you could do match phone setting, light or dark mode. So I do like the fact that they have that, and you can actually change the location of your weather widget as well. So good to see there, Samsung adding that capability. But also along with that is we have a slightly revitalized calendar widget. Another widget that I actually like, but as you guys can see, font seems very, very small. I don't know if that's something you can change in Home Up, or they'll allow some form of zoom and or font. Font, I have it slightly little, like slightly less than medium, because there is no real medium. It's slightly larger or slightly less than. But what's nice about these widgets is, and I don't know why my focus is going so hard right now. If I click on the customization settings for this widget and for most widgets now, you can also again completely disable the background if you want to. And if you want to keep it, now you have a new transparency slider, which is, and I like the transparency of these new widgets a whole lot more than what we've been experiencing previous to, because all those shaders, it makes it feel a little less than. But with these, as you guys can see, if I click on this one, it lessens a little bit more, or it does that, and you still get like maybe ever so slight look of the background. But I like mine right in the middle where you get more of that background, that translucency kind of look, where it's glossy, if you will. And so I definitely like the fact that you can customize your widgets in that way for all of Samsung's widgets. So shout out to Samsung for actually improving the widget experience with One UI 7. The edge panel is also a bit more sleeker. It's not as thick as it was, and now they've added one additional kind of module here up at the top, and that is for Galaxy AI. So Galaxy AI, oh, this is drawing, I should say. So let's go ahead and back out. Yep, cancel. It's this one. So there we go. So now basically being able to take a screen, being able to, I guess it's, you could call it screen select, AI select. Oh, interpreter. My bad. Interpreter is the new one that they've added up here. Now, I don't know if that means you have to leave it up here. You don't have to, I don't think. But it's actually nice to have interpreter kind of like right there at a glance, because let's say you do get into a conversation with somebody that does not speak your native tongue and you don't know the language you're speaking, or you don't know how to speak it, I should say. Having that ability right there will definitely help you out in a pinch. So it's good to see that they added that there. And what else do we have that we can showcase here? So if you're watching or listening to something, you also get that kind of player now at the top left corner, and by selecting on it, it will pull it up just like so. And then of course it will go back to its corner. And to access notifications, you swipe down, and now you have all your notifications right there. But here's something neat, which is going to be kind of hard to do. If I swipe over at the very bottom, because I didn't want to swipe away my notifications, this is how you access your quick settings, or your quick settings panel. And you see it's completely overhauled here as well. So as you see, and you can actually edit this and customize it to your liking. So all you have to do is press the edit button up here at the top, if I select it correctly, and then now all you have to do is press and hold. And that's how you actually maneuver everything around. I press back. I don't need to deal with my SIM card stuff like that, so I can leave it up at the top. And then my Wi-Fi and stuff I can leave up at the top as well. And then I have my slider for my brightness and my volume right there in hands or finger distance. And then of course my quick panel right here. And then I can extend it like so if I needed to. And if I didn't need to, I just pull it back up. And then I have my media player, followed by these down here to access smart things or whatever else I need to, including my mode that I have running on my phone. So it's good to see that Samsung has addressed this as well, added some more customization, and you can still customize a quick settings grid as well if you needed to. So it's good to see that there, and all you have to do is swipe back over if you want to check out your notifications. That way you can stay up to date with everything that you need to. Now, one of the things I will discretion or really warn you guys about is if you do decide to jump on the beta, it will disable your RCS chats with my messages. I no longer have access to RCS, which is not fun. Maybe that will change with the next beta, beta 2 or maybe some hotfix. But yes, as of right now, the RCS chats are disabled or not available with the beta software. And one of the things I also want to showcase, which is why I have this peeking in the corner here, is the charging sound and charging kind of notification and animation. So let's go ahead and turn the screen off, and then let's turn this on here, and you guys might be able to hear it. You hear that little chime, and you get the little charge. You get a whole new indicator and everything. So that's also very neat to see that Samsung also addressed even something small like that, because those are some of the things that we also like and adore and or care about. And it's good to see that Samsung has brought that here with One UI 7. So these are just some of the small things I've noticed. The other things I've noticed is the fact that the widgets are also more squircle, more rounded, and they've actually consolidated the space a little bit more. So you could just tell that everything kind of fits a little bit more in the display, and has a little bit, they've addressed the padding as well. And of course, you know, the way you can resize your widgets are a little bit different as well. So you can kind of pull on it, whether in the corner or in the middle, depending on how you want to try and expand it. So again, along with changing to some of the animations and styles of certain widgets, as you see here with device kit, this looks completely different now as well. Your battery widget looks completely different there as well. They have done a great job of improving the widget experience thus far with One UI 7, something that I'm very grateful for and appreciative for, and I'm hoping that this is going to be something that we can look forward to going forward. So the next video I will have, we're going to probably get a little bit more into details in terms of the settings that we have going on, in terms of the features that we have going on with One UI 7 as of One UI 7 Beta 1. Since this dropped around like what, Friday, Saturday, we may not see, no, this dropped like Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursday, Friday. It was like Thursday, Friday when this dropped. So we probably won't see another update again until maybe the end of this week, maybe the beginning of next week. I know Samsung does like dropping updates in general on like Saturdays around 2 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time in the United States. So we will get to see what that looks like going forward. But as of Beta 1, this is what we got going on. And I'm very excited to peel back the layers of One UI 7 and to check out all the little new nuances and changes Samsung has brought to us. So let me know down in the comment section below, have you guys installed One UI 7 Beta yet on your device? It's currently available for the Fold 6 and I believe the Flip 6 with the Fold 5 and Flip 5, I think, on the horizon, along with the S23 series, so on and so forth. The comment section is open for discussion. But again, as always, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. It's all free. That way you know it's my video. So you and I can sit back, check, see what's cracking. Don't forget to hit that super things button down there by the like and dislike button. Cash App and PayPal. And check the channel for all the videos available to you. That's where to keep tech fresh and alive on this channel. Jermaine Micah signing out until the next video. Wait for it.